That's why we haven't met any aliens yet. The question of whether we are alone in the universe has fascinated humanity for centuries. With an estimated 100 billion galaxies and trillions of stars in the observable universe, it seems unlikely that Earth would be the only planet capable of supporting intelligent life. However, despite extensive searches for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, we have yet to make contact with alien civilizations. Why is that? Here are some of the leading theories that may explain why we haven't met aliens yet. The Great Filter. One explanation is that there is some kind of great filter which prevents intelligent life from advancing to the point of being detectable across interstellar distances. The Great Filter theory argues that there are multiple steps from the formation of simple organic molecules to an advanced technological civilization capable of colonizing other planets. At some point along this progression, there is an insurmountable obstacle that life rarely passes. For instance, the development of multicellular organisms or the rise of intelligence could act as major hurdles. If the filter is behind us, then we may be exceptionally rare in our galactic neighborhood. But if the filter lies ahead of us, it means we could face an impending catastrophe that wipes out technological civilizations. This grim possibility was popularized by economist Robin Hanson, who argued it might be more likely given the absence of alien visitors to Earth. Rare Earth hypothesis. Alternatively, the rare Earth hypothesis posits that the conditions needed for intelligent life to exist are only met on a vanishingly small number of planets and solar systems. First proposed by geologist Peter Ward and astronomer Donald Brownlee, the rare Earth theory states that complex multicellular organisms require an improbable combination of astrophysical, geological, and climatic conditions. For example, a stable planetary orbit in the habitable zone, the presence of a large moon to stabilize axial tilt, plate tectonics, long-term climate stability, and many other factors may be necessary for intelligence to arise. Ward and Brownlee argued that Earth lucked out with a perfect alignment of conditions, but this is exceedingly uncommon in the cosmos at large. If the rare Earth theory is correct, then simple microbial life may be common, but technological civilizations are vanishingly rare. No interstellar travel. On a related note, some theorists propose that even if intelligent aliens do exist, interstellar travel is simply infeasible or irrational. Vast distances between stars, combined with the energy costs of propelling spacecraft at an appreciable fraction of light speed, make space exploration extremely challenging. By some estimates, it would take 10,000 years for an aggressive colonization wavefront to sweep across our galaxy. With no sign of alien spacecraft in our solar system, it seems likely that interstellar travel is extremely difficult or cost prohibitive. Perhaps alien civilizations are isolated to their home star systems, communicating by radio transmission but never embarking on galaxy-spanning voyages. Or civilizations may just lack the desire to colonize beyond their homeworlds. Skeptics of interstellar travel argue that actual aliens match this homebody profile rather than the colonizing empire builders often depicted in science fiction. With expansion into space impractical, aliens would only be detectable across great distances by scanning for radio or laser transmissions from their planet, a task not sensitive enough for our current instruments. They already exist, but are hiding. On the more speculative end, it has been suggested that advanced alien civilizations may be intentionally concealing themselves. Such aliens could be following a policy of non-interference, cloaking themselves, or restricting their communications to avoid being noticed by primitive. Of course, such an advanced civilization would need to be truly galaxy-spanning in reach to avoid detection entirely. It also raises the philosophical question of whether curiosities, like humanity, should be left alone or nurtured. Nonetheless, the notion that silent alien benefactors are hiding just out of view cannot be ruled out. Cryptic hints like the mysterious dimming of Tabby's star have even been interpreted as potential signs of alien megastructures intentionally under construction. But lacking direct evidence, the notion remains firmly in the realm of speculation for now. It's just statistics and timing. On a more practical level, some argue it is premature to find the lack of alien detection too paradoxical based on statistics and timing. Perhaps we are the first civilization to arise in our galaxy, or at least within our local volume of space. Given a sufficiently large number of trials across cosmic timescales, eventual outliers like humanity might be expected, even if the average rate of intelligent life evolving is extremely low. Similarly, technological civilizations may only emit signals detectable across interstellar distances for a relatively brief window of time before going extinct or transitioning to other modes of communication. With the 13.8 billion year history of the observable universe versus humanity's roughly 100 years of radio transmissions, it is statistically possible we simply missed each other in timing. Expanding the search across more stars for longer periods may eventually detect alien signals given enough time. That statistically likely discovery day just hasn't arrived yet in this perspective. They're already here. Of course, a more direct answer is possible. Aliens are already here on Earth, but governments are covering up the evidence. At least according to a long lineage of conspiracy theories, UFO and alien visitations are common but suppressed to avoid public panic. Alleged crashed spacecraft like Roswell in 1947 are whisked away in secret, while alien abductions and encounters are dismissed as hoaxes. This narrative casts SETI researchers as either complicit or hapless pawns hunting for signals the government already possesses. Adherents argue only full disclosure and amnesty for insiders will reveal the truth about aliens walking among us. But lacking verification, such conspiracy claims remain firmly in the realm of unproven speculation. The incentive to conceal alien arrival is also debatable, as the cultural shock and disruption may be impossible to control regardless. Nonetheless, in the age of viral misinformation, the notion that aliens are already here thrives online for those seeking to believe. They're extinct. For a more sobering theory, perhaps the mystery of the aliens stems from the silent testimony of extinct technological civilizations. Just as the dinosaurs dominated Earth for 160 million years before vanishing in a catastrophic mass extinction event, alien civilizations may commonly flare up and disappear across cosmic timescales. Threats like nuclear war, runaway artificial intelligence, engineered pathogens, and uncontrolled anthropogenic climate shifts could overwhelm even advanced civilizations. Or civilizations may simply exhaust their home planet's resources and perish from the consequences of overexpansion. If the average lifespan of an industrial alien species is only several thousand years, then the odds of two overlapping is statistically low. In this grim view, the eerie Great Silence is actually the natural state, since alien species go extinct long before they would make contact. Our only true companions in the cosmos are ghosts. They've transcended biology. Looking deeper into the future, perhaps advanced alien societies find ways to move beyond biological bodies and physical constraints. Futurists speculate that ultra-advanced civilizations may transition to synthetic or fully digital modes of being, integrating AI, brain uploading, robotics, and virtual reality. Shedding flesh and blood bodies, their intelligence spreads throughout the galaxy as swarms of nanobots or diffused networks of software. In this view, aliens don't travel through space because they essentially become space, dispersing non-biological intelligence as widely as possible. Such post-biological beings may retain little interest in communicating with primitive biological life forms still constrained to fragile physical vessels. Trying to detect these hyper-advanced but cryptic cybernetic beings could be like ants attempting to make contact with human civilization. The gulf may simply be too immense. It's all a simulation. Getting even more radical, perhaps the mystery behind the aliens stems from the nature of reality itself. Nick Bostrom's simulation hypothesis proposes that advanced civilizations will create simulated virtual worlds indistinguishable from base reality. If so, odds are that we are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. In such artificial digital realities, notions like space, stars, and aliens itself may be elaborate illusions or subroutines rather than physical entities. That virtual reality could be hosted on servers on Earth, calculation processing for some alien species, or simulations nested within simulations down infinite recursion. So in that sense, we already are the aliens or their digital creations. Reality itself may be the greatest simulation game of all. The Zookeepers are coming. Taking a more optimistic perspective, it could be that an interstellar community of aliens already knows about us and had been observing humanity for centuries. Rather than non-interference, they may be cautiously preparing us for contact through subtle cultural nudges. They may be subtly guiding scientific and technological breakthroughs to shepherd us towards a more unified, peaceful planetary civilization. Once humanity crosses certain thresholds like discovering faster-than-light travel, perhaps formal first contact will finally occur. In this Zookeeper view, aliens are like cosmic parents watching over an ordinary human childhood before the exciting teenage years. They remember the tumultuous perils of technological adolescence on their own homeworlds, so avoid overt disruption of our natural social development. But the time for opening up humanity's cosmic inheritance may be fast approaching. Our graduation into a vast interstellar community of species already awaits after we navigate the dangers of our coming-of-age technological crisis. The aliens are quietly preparing the welcome party. We just need to earn our invitation. The search continues. The truth is, we simply do not have enough information to conclude definitively why we have yet to discover or be contacted by intelligent aliens. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. The universe still holds infinitely more unknowns than knowns. The questions surrounding the existence, prevalence, and nature of extraterrestrial life remain perhaps the most tantalizing mysteries we can explore as a civilization. But until we decrypt the Great Silence, the search continues to listen for voices among the stars. Exploration awaits. With immense galaxies of hundreds of billions of stars and likely trillions of planets, it does seem improbable that Earth would be the only home for intelligent life. There are simply too many dice rolls across deep time for life not to emerge and evolve elsewhere, even if the average probability at any given solar system is vanishingly small. But unless we sample directly or intercept communications, we are limited to speculation about the prevalence and nature of alien civilizations in our immense cosmos. Perhaps definitive answers await in the centuries ahead as humanity's horizon expands across our local volume of space. For while the present may be silent, what future civilizations will hear when they listen to the stars? The cosmos holds secrets enough for countless lifetimes. We have only just begun decoding the message in a cosmic bottle. What wonders and perils may we learn as we venture out further into the great ocean of night? For now, we are alone with our imaginations until contact is made across the endless dark sea. So the search continues, listening for echoes of others who also gaze into infinity. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos.